Hey guys, this is David from davidsantasteven.com. Thanks so much for reading the blog. I really enjoy doing this and just connecting with you worship leaders and musicians and artists. Special edition here on the blog today, doing a little video interview. Have a special guest with us that I'll introduce in a second, but it's Brad Bichsel. He and his wife Rebecca travel and lead worship full time. I know for me, when I was younger and I thought about touring and traveling, it was almost like this romantic view of just kind of going out on the road in a tour bus and everything is taken care of. You just kind of step out on stage with thousands of fans and just kind of play your music, and all the other logistics are just taken care of. But there's a lot more that goes into touring that maybe you haven't thought of before. So as you're preparing and planning and praying about doing something like this, maybe this will help. This is Brad.
Hello.
He's awesome. So Brad, the first question that I would have for you is what insight could you give to an aspiring musician, worship leader, artist who wants to travel full time and tour? What kind of insight would you have for them?
Well, I think the first thing is you need to have a reason for what you're doing. It's easy to just want to sing songs and go out and have all the things that you were talking about, everything worked out for you and thousands of people showing up. But that doesn't quite happen in the beginning.
Yeah.
There's a lot of small venues, small churches, times of thinking a lot of people will show up and very few show up. But what's important is that no matter where you are and what you're doing, you still have the same reason that you're going for and the same heart and the same passion. I think the second thing is you have to be willing to go wherever, and that kind of goes back to places where 30 people might show up. I think my wife and I have had some of the most memorable experiences going to churches where there are literally 70 people in them, and you're kind of wondering how you're going to get home.
Yeah.
And they completely buy you out of the CDs you brought with you and bless you larger than you could imagine. And thirdly, I think you got to work hard.
Really?
Yeah. There's it doesn't just happen. It's there's a lot of work involved. We do all our own website stuff. We do all our own any kind of social media. We do that all ourselves. We do all our own artwork and promotional graphics. We do our own booking. We for the first year we did all of our own finances and all that kind of stuff.
So what does a typical week look like for you?
For us, a typical week involves a lot of emails. That we get a lot of emails and also follow-ups with emails, as well as making sure all of our social media and our website is up to date. So when churches check out our website and potential pastors, they can see that we're busy and we're doing things and that ministry's going well. We also do all of our own promo and all that stuff. So we have to make sure we're on top of it with upcoming churches, that we're getting information to them, and then also just making sure we take some rest, because the weekend is a long weekend, and getting back and making sure we have a couple hours at least of rest.
Yeah. Well, Brad, thanks for being here, man, for sharing your wisdom with us. And you guys who are tuning in here, make sure you check out their website, bradandrebeccamusic.com, because they have a brand new record that they're actually in the middle of recording right now. It's going to be smoking awesome. So make sure you check it out. Keep up to date with where these guys are at. Thanks, guys.